Hello everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and this delivery from Scythian. Oh hey, it's delivery from Scythian with the items you ordered quite a long time ago. You guess it would arrive during all the confusion. Open. You open the package. It is a FLARP manual. This edition of FLARP is focused on spy games, intrigue, and rebellion. Tetrarch Diamond modeled a lot of his underground resistance ideas after this system. Greetings, Agent. The documents in this file detail your objectives and protocols. You must work remotely and with your team of elite agents to covertly infiltrate the... Okay, you don't have time for all this right now, or really ever. Outright. The door to your respite block, where you sleep. You're standing on your Gander precipice. Oh, wow. White gloves, shoe polish, training silverware, everything an involuntary aspiring butler needs. You've already tidied your butler training materials, even ones you used to tidy the other ones. You use these to practice your budding powers of telekinesis. You still aren't very good yet, but you sure showed these bones who's boss. You play pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited to this position because of their telekinetic powers and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, pusher is most dangerous position, and no one really cares if a Rustblood gets killed. You're reminded of the week Tetrarch Demic made you sleep on the floor as a training exercise. It was hard at first, and maybe he should have told you it was a training exercise before instead. Sleep on the floor until I tell you otherwise, but it really toughened you up. You can sleep anywhere now. The Tetrarch is always making sure you're prepared for anything. Your Wear Grid Study Scroll. To be honest, only Indigos really care about what fork goes where, and they crush anything they pick up anyways. Oh hey, it's your arena stickball gear. You play pusher. It brings back fond memories of your sessions playing the Outglut Grub League. You're really trying out for the Thrash Thrust Junior League soon, but you're a little rusty. You blow it, and you could get called. Between band practice and Tetrarch Demic, Revolution lectures from Tetrarch Demic, and butlering practice, you mostly serve Tetrarch Demic. You really haven't had the time you need to practice. Speaking of, there's a brand new butler uniform that brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it, sweeps ago. Delivery to Rustbus like you is so slow. And hey, there's your smash suit from when Tetrarch helped you practice cool action movie stunts. Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much everything. Your auto-tune mic is plugged into it. Whoa, what was that? It's your tablet. You really should grab it. You spend most of your time at home, so it usually just stays right there in your room. Unfortunately, a kid on the go probably exactly as you are, you should probably grab. Besides, that mic is plugged into it. You're not sure you're leaving that behind. Oh. Dang it. You gather your tablet and mic in one practice motion. They're attached, so the motion didn't require as much practice as you might think. You then proceed to have this conversation again from the other side. It's all news to Zephyros, but I'd be dull to read the whole thing over again. Let's just pick up where I left off. Do you want to say more alien things? No, I mean, no way to vary it. Not true. Oh, send me a picture of you. Alright. limit. Pictures transmit. Okay, that's kind of weird to ask, Xerox. I'll go give you a shot. Oh yeah, sure, definitely an alien. Or if you have a strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases. Either way, you need my help. Okay, that much is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I heard the monster scratching at the door. Probably he's hungry. Anyway, man, if you're an alien, we've got to get you out of there. Darius hates aliens. Sigh. Like, the what? Darius. Oh, she's awful and controls everything, basically. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one. But to hear her talk, she hates aliens as much as she hates lowbloods. Which I guess you are also. You're practically a member of the Resistance already. Not sure whether to be really confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time, when things got really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor and it seemed to help. What's a babysitter? I guess your guardian must actually be around. Lucky. Haha, mine spends most of his time asleep in a tree, but I guess so. I'm definitely concerned. Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch be concerned about me before. Oh geez. I bet other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited that there's an alien helping us now. Sure. I'm sort of pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at the moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a lot of time for anything else. Right, yeah, of course, I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because I think, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this. Like what? Tetrarch Damek says we always have to assume communicate are being monitored. And this is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. Man, I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore. It's dangerous. BRB. In person, I mean. Okay. The grubs and the grubbles, if you buck, we don't want trouble to resist. Thrown fists while you sift through the rubble. It's sort of hard to spit your quasi-revolutionary rhymes with any real fire while dressing in a butler uniforms, though. Damek says you're subversively transforming the rags of your oppression into fatigues of the revolutionary through your jams, but you're kind of worried your performances will be drowned out by the sarcastic orders to polish silverware. Wish you could live somewhere with more trees, and maybe then he'd be less asleep always. Like most things in your life, though, you didn't really have much to say in the matter. Tetrarch Damek had you act out the scenes from his favorite action movies, which it just so happens to be his favorite action movies, too. You're so lucky to have a monorail who pushes you around. This is the 12th Peregrine's Eve when Damek gave you the auto-tune mic he made. This is his way of letting you know he started a band, that you were a singer, also that your voice could use a little help. You still got a shot of you being the exact moment you clobbered the clover. What a lucky break. Cleaning supplies, the noble instruments of your future career, you guess. It kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so you just dump them at the end of the hallway. Just your faithful old scored array, which you haven't bothered draining recently. Inside of it, resin fluid, and the floor filth convalescence to make a repugnant gray sludge. In contrast to Tetrarch Damek's percussive machismo, your stage persona is a little more skittish, as if you're vaguely terrified of the implications of your own pseudo-revolutionary rhymes, which is not far off from the mark, as one of the implications could be execution. This was a great night. Damek insisted you have half of the flavor disc. Your Lucis took this picture. A delightful trick he never repeated. You guys have a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Technic told you to take. Look at you, so carefree. You wish you were gearing up to play right now. You're so excited to show him that branch. He ate all the leaves in one very slow bite, and you were left with a pretty decent hive-made Cubat, your first Q-mate you've ever had. Your smear spinner has gotten a lot of use lately. Why, just look at the glisten of the mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You should almost take pride in it. I think you should find something to protect yourself with before you descend into the violent unknown of your own hive. Preferably a weapon you know well. The door to your rumpus room. Your sports vault, just a huge, heavy vault themed with sports. Arena stickball specifically. It's the only place in the hive you can store food for your Lucis. He's so strong he could literally break into any other hiding place. It has a little telekinesis-based interface. It tends to wear you out a little, and the combination is really hard to remember. Zoltan Mazos, the greatest pusher the Snow Globe's ever had. No prowler could catch him, no zapper could blast him, and no matter what Lucis the Wrangler set on him, Mazo would shake him off. All that ended the night with the heiress of the era attended the game, and the opposing controller made Mazos thrust his bone nook at her. She had him culled right there on the velvet. This wasn't the current heiress, of course. This was a long time ago, before you were hatched. Paused right at the height of the exciting sport. Nothing like a little recessed table arena stickball with your best bud. Too bad he's not around to play. Maybe later. Oh, you're bad at this. Oof, that's a rough one. It can be hard to remember the past when you're already concentrating on your shaky telekinesis. That helps if you have some kind of guide on hand. You've got the thing, but you just don't think it's in this room. We're gonna play. Now you're pretty busy right now. It's your Cubat, your most prized piece of arena stickball equipment. You better bring this with you. You try to pull Cubat free, but it seems to be wedged in there a little too tight. Whoops. You need to find something to help you pry it loose. You can't quite lift the Cubat with your telekinesis. The best pusher can, but you're not one of them. Some butlers are so skilled at telekinesis that they're able to lift entire tables at once, even rake prong and bile scooper in exactly the right space, but it's still pretty awful. You can't even get excited about the butler life, no matter how hard you try. Maybe if your hallway is really clean, the drones will stop trying to burn your neighborhood down and kill you. Ah, there's that Rustblood Moxie. He was always giving you leaves to eat. You would munch on them for his benefit mostly. Come to think of it, though, you have always been pretty strong. Could those bitter leaves have gnawed on as a wriggler have something to do with it? When you were just a little wriggler, curled up with your Lucis made you feel safe when the world seemed scary, which was often. Geez, come to think of it, the two of you haven't played on the tree in a long time. Maybe that's why he's been so lazy. Well, at least look like the two of you will both be getting some exercise in the immediate future. Let's save. Saving's always a good plan. Alright, so we need something to pry this with. Last time you attempted to pull the stunt, you accidentally tipped the bucket and spilled scourdray residue fluid all over the place. Your skills haven't improved much since then, so you better move along before you make another mess. Okay. Okay, the smear spinner glides to the floor so effortlessly. Still looking for the pry bar. Chill. Sometimes when you're tired or you just kind of chill out in your splay sack for a few hours instead of going to sleep in your recuperacoo. Sometimes when you do that, you think about your life and the decisions you made and how much of a choice anything you've ever had about a lot of things. You try not to dwell on stuff like that, though. Something about a helmet. Your Zoltan Mezzo's bobbling figurine, the jewel of your collection. Alright. You've taken some pretty good thumps on the nug bone in your day. The pusher is the only player allowed to score, so they're prime targets for the opposing defense. The helmet's so worn out that it's basically worthless, except for some of its sentimental value, which is pretty low. Try thinking before you act. We're gonna try again. Alright. Yep. I need to get the bat so I can go downstairs to get the bat. You'll never forget the season your arena stickball team took 3rd place in the Outlook League. But just in case you do, this featureless white orb is here to remind you. Let's see if there's anything outside. Let's gander. All of those drones out there. No way. Bend. You don't use your hand spin spoons. You use the power of the imagination. By which you mean your weak, unreliable telekinetic powers. Yes, that's right. Bending takes practice, makes almost adequate. That's the Burgundy way. Your mind flexes with the pulsing might of your phenomenal telekinetic powers. You bend a tiny little silver spoon without even using your grubby fingers. Big tough guy. Better bring this along just in case you run into any bent soup. There we go. You wedge the bent spoon in between the hilt and the wall and... Yes, you've got the Cubat. This thing packs a wallop, especially when the tip is chopped and it's carried by you. Your imperial edict mandated portrait of the heiress. She rules your planet with a perfectly manicured golden fist. And you know it's perfectly manicured because she recently issued the Imperial Memorandum about her new nail art. The drones outside are doing her dirty work. She'll have a shiny top coat of blood after tonight. All of it common-hued, you're sure. As a Rustblood, you're not permitted to have luxurious circular discs, only the standard hexagons. Ah, bugger. Gonna walk over here. Aw, dang it, your Lucis is sleeping somewhere totally inconvenient again. Come on, wake up, Zoo smell. Fuddrucker. Fuddrucker is in the way, again. For change, you just keep things interesting, you guess. Move? You ask Fuddrucker, move. At first, you're friendly and casual, as you expected to move easily. Then you try being polite, a little distant. Your tone comes annoyed, then firm, followed by a stern, finally shifted to anger. Nothing works, but you just can't reach him lately. The only thing Fuddrucker seems to care about is his sloth treats. Look. Playbook of the Burgundy pusher position in Arena Stickball. You still have dreams of being a star pusher, and studying these killer plays was going to help you take to the top, but your play on the field has never quite lived up to the athletic promise of your fantasies. Also, the closer your rites of maturation get, the more and more sobering the reality sinks in that you'll never play professionally. Life of butlering, here you come, you guess. Now, if the situations arise where you need to remember a particular play, you'll be well equipped to do so. You resolve to keep an eye out for just such a contrivance. Alright. Always useful in case you need to whip up a souffle. You're bad at that, but it's a mandatory part of your future job, so... Yet. You pick up grub juice hydration cylinders. Nice. Now if you need a quick restoration of your psychic stamina, you'll just have that in your hand, instead of not having it, like some kind of chump. Sometimes when you're feeling especially rebellious, you wish all the good toppings weren't reserved for Hivebloods. Eating an unranked Cluck Beast Ova is the best way to fill your acid tubes with horrifying, nasty parasites who probably wouldn't get along with your benevolent parasites, or your benign parasites. Delicious grub sauce. And sauce from, you're not sure where, actually. You don't ask about grub sauce. That's not what you do with grub sauce. Ascend. can now get the salt treats. What a trial that was. Luckily, he has such a slow metabolism. Salt treats, there you are. Here's for the grabbing. You grab the salt treats. You know just what to do with these. Alright. It's time. Wait, those aren't... The Dustin's maneuvers for interacting with friendly, neutral, and opposing Lucis on power. You're just straight up not allowed to feed them now. Got just the thing to get him moving. Here you go, Fuddrucker. Exit. Looks like it might be some kind of software box. Oh, Scratchware received. All future messages from this device are protected by third-party surveillance. As a special one-time offer, all past messages are protected as well. Do you agree that you already subject to the terms of service? I'm vaguely unsettled by all this. Oh. Hello? Hey, Joey, it's Joey, right? Yeah, that's right. And you're Zephyros. Actually, no, I'm Zephyros. Oh, oops. Are you okay? What's going on? I thought you weren't supposed to talk. Yeah, something weird happened, though. I think I'm safe for now. What do you mean? Real quick. Do you have a green and white symbol on your chat window right now? Hey, yeah. Look, that wasn't there before. Yeah, I think we're safe then. To chat anyway. Okay, good. Still don't quite get what danger is, but I guess I'm going to need to trust you to have any hope of getting out of here. Well, bad news on that front. A missile hit my hive, and I'm buried under debris in my lawn ring. Lawn ring? Yeah, like grass that grows around my hive. Okay, your hive is your house, right? Which is what make your lawn your yard. Yeah, my hive is the place I live. Or did. Oof. It's right across the street from Damek's hive, which is where you are. Though I'd been over there by now if my limbs are too buried under rock to move. Sorry. You need help way more than I do right now. I don't want to be a bother. I was about to say something to those effects. Or I was gonna say I'm sorry I can't help you anymore, and we're both stuck waiting to find out if the flames or the drones will reach us first. Nuts to that. I'm gonna save you. Aren't you stuck? I was, but that missile knocked some boxes over, and I don't think I could have moved on my own. So, in a weird way, it kind of helped. Boxes? Yeah, they were blocking a vent shaft, and I'm gonna climb up there and see where it leads. Wow, you're like a real-life action hero. Wow. Aw, shucks. I want to help you with the way you were gonna help me. And you're putting yourself in a lot more risk than I realized. I repeat. I've been meaning to ask, what the heck does that mean? Oh, you use letters and numbers to make little faces. Tetrarch Damex told me he likes it when I smile. We have those where I'm from, but I don't know what the X stuff means. Oh, those are my horns. Your horns? Yeah. Like the guy on the screensaver? I think so. That's probably not me, though. But those are real? Do you not have horns? I thought they were out of frame. No, I don't have horns. Jeez. What a question. That's so weird. And cool. You really are an alien. I never thought I'd meet one. Today's your lucky day. Or really it seems to not be, but you understand what I'm getting at here. I think so, yeah. I'll be there as quick as I can, so apply pressure to the wounds and try not to move too much. It's okay. The weight of the rubble is crushing my body, is pressing down on my wounds, and preventing me from moving at all. Man, Xerox, buddy. You really gotta work on your concept of what's okay. Vent shaft to reveal the missile strike knocked over some boxes. You probably couldn't fit inside if you had to. I've got a pigeon. Crawling through shaft, crawling. Whoa, hey. Hey, I made it through the vent shaft. Wow, that's pretty exceptional. Well, gosh, thank you. It was kind of creepy in retrospect, fairly dangerous. Or shall I say it was more dangerous than expected. I'm getting a phone call. Give me just a second. It was a spam phone call, not a job phone call. Well, I would rather you didn't, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay, but typing quirks are sort of... I've noticed you don't really have one, but, they're kind of the thing that's exclusive, you know? I mean, it's okay if they're used occasionally by someone you're close to. No offense, I don't know you that well yet. Oh, I see. Well, I am sorry. I will know better from now on. Or I'm probably being weird about it. I am sorry. You had no way of knowing. Zephyros, it's okay to tell people when they do something that bothers you. Better to express how you feel than it is to sit on it forever while other person has no idea. What kind of foundation for friendship would that be? Oh, yeah, you're right. By the way, how much rubble are you exactly covered in? I'm not really sure how I'm going to get you out of there. That won't be too hard if you can find my hover pad. It's around here somewhere. I used to move my Lucis around, but Tetrarch Damic borrowed it. To move some guns, I think, or maybe his rooms. Oh, bad timing, haha. Well, I mean, that was a couple of sweeps ago. I guess it's pretty much his now. You know what? They say your hive is my hive, hehe. Well, that's mostly what Tetrarch says as he's taken my stuff. Okay, that's nice, but where is this hover pad exactly? Ah, right, sorry. It's fine. I just don't want you to bleed to death or whatever while I'm typing. I think it's probably still in Tetrarch's loft above his respite block. Do you know where you are now? Not really, but... It's kind of dark and creepy. I don't make you anxious, but that describes every block in Tetrarch's hive. Great. I'll message you when I've made some more progress, I suppose. Okay, yeah. I'm about to pass out from blood loss, so I'm gonna chill out for a little while. Hang in there, I'll find that hoverpan soon. This desk is in pretty lousy shape on account of the guns piled on top of it. If you need any last-minute paperwork done, look elsewhere. Look. This looks like some kind of weird big book. You pick up let's see. It looks like the big book of beasts. You flip through, glimpsing tons of monsters at various levels of weird, cute, scary, and spectacular. You could use this more to learn about weird alien life on this weird alien planet. Neat. Although McGruff the crime dog has never explicitly covered this in any of his safety lectures, you probably shouldn't try to climb a pile of guns. You see the medium book of beasts, the small book of beasts, the several beasts collected in a random order in a book. Really solid looking door. Here's hoping the way to open it. You're feeling like that tiny box might have a way. That was not good. Hey! Hi, Joey, how's it going? Not great, I've accidentally put everything in lockdown. Or maybe it was in lockdown before and I somehow got past one door. It's probably it. Tetrarch has an extremely high security. What's the deal? Is he really paranoid or just your planet really dangerous? Must be if everyone's house is full of guns. Actually, my hive is pretty different. It's a lot cleaner for one thing. It has a tree growing in it for my Lucis. And there's no guns. Sounds really nice. What does he even need so many guns for? Well, I guess it's okay to tell you since you're another Rust Blood. But don't tell everyone else in. It's a major secret. I don't know a single other person on your entire planet. Oh, right. But yeah, so we're rebelling. It's okay, you can take a minute. I know it's a lot to process. Rebelling against what? The man? Oh man, that's a throwback. No, the heiress is a girl. Oh, you're right. An alien, okay. Some context. The heiress is a murdering tyrant who holds our whole planet in her wicked Finny fist. Finny? Yeah, she's a sea dweller and a fuchsia blood. One of only two. The other one, well, she's really far away all the time and leading the conquest of other galaxies or whatever. She is lucky for us because she's incredibly powerful. Not so lucky for the people in the other galaxies, though, huh? Oh yeah, that's true. But anyway, the heiress is enough to deal with. The other Bloods follow her, and of course, she has a drone army. Well, of course, ain't that always the way? Yeah. I was kidding. I don't know what High Bloods or drone armies are or anything. I hate to be all high. I'm new here on your planet, and can you gradually bring me up to speed with literally everything? Watch in amazement as I stun you with my penetrating cluelessness. Feast your eyes on my badly executed jokes. Haha. You're pretty upbeat about all this. I think I was suddenly shot across the galaxy, or I'd be really flipping out. Yeah, you currently bleeding out under a ton of rocks? Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of annoying to have no clue what's going on. Well, okay, the drones are the flying things around outside. They'll take us into custody if they see us, assuming they don't kill us outright by firing missiles into our bodies until we're dead. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, a lot of this can wait until we get you to safety. I'm gonna find your hover pad now. Talk to you soon. Oh, man. You assume this is a trophy for the best Terracat Menace Fawn Trash Bronco in the show. Gross, someone left the food out and a big bug got into it, or he eats bugs. Possibly, that's all anyone here eats. You really wish you had eaten something before you got here. Nope, not your bug, not your bowl, not your problem. A computer. You wonder if Damek ever made his own video games as a means of hashing out his problems, like Clarissa does. Clarissa's so cool. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. Who locks the door to their kitchen? Is he worried someone's going to steal? Okay, there's no way he eats bugs, right? This hole is what you get when you build an elevator into your house while at the same time not caring if people fall down holes. The platform is down in the basement. You can still hear the sound of that wild animal below. This door is pretty intimidating. The smear sticking through it managed to be significantly more intimidating. Whoever threw the spear is definitely the most intimidating, though, so it's a good thing you don't seem to be around. Did you not look at this door before trying that? It's insanely dangerous out there. If you want to make a run for across the street, you better move fast. Hey, the tablet's doing that thing again. Oops. Hey, Erickson, you can't really go anywhere else. That debris is slowly crushing my body. Oh, right, sorry. It's okay. Doesn't sound okay. Try not to move too much. Okay, I'll try. I'm going to pass out a little now. Wait, real quick. Having trouble with this security puzzle you call. Solve one in the basement, no sweat, but this one seems kind of different. Security puzzle? Oh, you mean the serpent ROM that Tetractomic rigged up in RX grid? I won't have used those words, but if you think that's what I'm talking about, probably is. There's another one? A different one? Yeah, I think so. The start screen is different anyways. Power is still on, so I don't know what I would connect to. I have security probably. He's always tinkering with it to make it more complex. Yeah, for one, in the one for his basement, I only had to eat the letters. This one's different now. There are different letters to eat, but I don't know what letters to eat, if that makes sense. Oh, it's probably XXXXXX. Oh, really? Sorry, I meant... Yeah, I got it. That's not it. What? I keep typing it in, but it keeps changing to a bunch of X's. Maybe it's that new security software. It must stop me from posting passwords to the chat. Really? Let me try. See that? Yeah. Oh my god. No! You told me it would turn into X symbols. Oh, you're using Tetrix tablet. I wouldn't know your passwords. I can't believe I did that. Sorry, I'm going home. I can never show my face on this planet again. Miss Taylor Thomas 80 sounds like a nice password. Guess that. You must be pretty smart, Joey. No, apparently I'm super stupid. What's so embarrassing about it? Everybody makes mistakes. It's just... Well, I guess it's the name of a boy I like. Oh, really? Ha! Don't tell anyone that's what my password is too. Oh? Do you have a girl you like? Oh no, it's a boy. Oh, for some reason I thought you were a boy all this time. I am hee. Oh. Huh. So, not to rush you or anything, but I'm still dying in rocks. About the security council. Yeah, about that. Can you give me, like, a hint? It's the name of our band, but there's a couple of different ways to spell it. That's pretty weird. Actually, I don't know which one is... I'll scuttle around and see if I can find something. Hey, it's bound to have written it down somewhere, right? Hope so. I'm gonna conserve my strength a little bit, maybe. Getting kind of dead. Hang in there, I'll be there as soon as I can. There's the Grubbles and the Grubbles. Grubbles seems to be current favorite, though, at least until he crossed it out and right. Okay. Oh, pus buckets. I'm gonna have to write this down, aren't I? Yup. Y-looking letter, that weird K, that other Y-looking letter. Did a real good job of making this look like a completely different alien language. Bugger. Keep clicking outside of the game. Not much! What's up, Shiraz? Tablet's doing the thing. Alright, it's the crazy looking... This is a really good version of security software that would totally get hacked in moments. Woo! Another day, another dollar. Oh, God, pus buckets. I'm really bad at this. Ah. I'm doing this with my left hand. Time to do it with my right. Where's the letter? First letter. This is one crazy game of Snake. Alright. Crap! Wrong goddamn button. Dig the music though. Alright. Oh man, I'm moving faster now. Tablet's doing that thing again. I wasn't prepared for the speed. Alright. Finally got that password inserted. Uh-oh. That thing looks like it might want to kill me. Well, I figured out the game, but the monster chased me into I'm fairly confident this is a kitchen. Really gross, but it's really gross. But anyways, keeping you informed. Monster? Sorry. Wait, I'm a little woozy. The deer cat. Oh, I remember now. Tetrax lucis. Okay, sure. Hey, while we have a second here, maybe you can fill me on what that means. What means? What's seleucus? Wow. What? That's just the saddest thing I ever heard of said. Yeah, cultural differences, etc., etc. Can you bring me up to speed on what this wild beast stalking me? Why does even Damek have a crazed cat monster in his house? Well, it's not usually crazy. Your Lucis takes care of you. Protects you from wild monsters and also dying from, whatever. I guess mine's not too good at that since I'm being crushed to death by heavy debris. Not really. Are they all, beasts? Well, yeah, what else would they be? Are they always this rambunctious? I mean, it seems like it'd be pretty crazy if everyone in your family had their own rip-snorting monster. What's a family? It's kind of some adults and their kids, and one adult and some kids, or some kids and their babysitter and their capriciously absent father who isn't garbage. Adults? Yeah, why? Adults live on your planet? Yeah, of course. Is that not where they live for you? For your adults? Sorry, this is somehow the weirdest thing you've said yet. Once you come of age, you get sent off planet for your ordeals. And that's it? Nobody ever comes back, ever? No exceptions. There are no adults on our journey. I think that this might be another wow, I'm an alien conversation, better saved when you're not pinned under a bunch of rocks. Probably. I'm having to rest. I'm gonna have a rest in a sec. Okay, well, I'm going to focus on finding the hover path. I'll let you know when I do. Thanks, Joey. I'm gonna focus on maintaining consciousness, I think. Yeah, good plan. Stay alive. Kid power. Oh, jeez, that was awful. Sorry, bye. Look. This is probably a fridge, right? In the sense that this is a fridge, given it's a fridge shape, and then the placement of, obviously, the kitchen. This pizza must commit all sorts of pizza sins, seeing as their tastes and sensibilities of the human race were not considered during its creation. Completely unworthy of the name pizza. Grub sauce, huh? You wonder if everyone on this planet eats nothing but bugs. Or maybe it's just Damek. That would be worse somehow. The Crux. Wow, that really stupid name for canned beverage. Did he just, hurl a handful of eggs into the fridge and leave it like that? Boys, you swear. Could be anything in there. You're not gonna open Pandora's doggy bag to find out. Pandora's doggy bag. Seems to be a curved hallway. Look. A hoverpad. It really is the future, which I mean is an alien planet or something. Is this the future? Zafro says this is his, but it looks like Damek has other ideas. Oh, well, Damek isn't here. Now you can help Sephiroth with it and help Sephiroth by returning. Found the hoverpad, hover sled, whatever it's called. I got it. I can come save you. Excellent. Although I think it's in a little boxed in. Between the deer cat and this pile of guns and drums, I don't really have a clear path. Oh well, I'll figure out. Well, the Tetrarch made some pretty exclusive modifications to my hoverpad. That might be able to help. Yeah. This guy doesn't sound like he has a good sense of respect for boundaries or personal property. Oh, he hates it. Tetrarch Demand says the concept of private property is the vehicle for exploitation and the tool by which the high blood subjugate the low blood underclass. I'm new here. I can't really comment, I guess. Anyways, it'll be back in your hands now, so problem solved. Okay, give it a shot. Talk to you soon. Look, damn it. This big pile of messy weapons and percussion instruments is really hampering your ability to use the stairs. Jeez. Move. Just plunge your hands into the pile of death, you think? No, you'll look around for something to assist you. Look. What look? A vet med kit. Looks like you forgot to bring yours along for the trip. Okay, maybe. It could just easily been some lame normal med kit for non-variant, but you're optimistic. You think of all the possibilities of alien animal care held in this little kit. You're kind of regretting not taking one of your bedroom. But this is more than makes up for that absurd blunder. Just down the hole it goes. Tetrarch Lucis is upset it might have got hurt. Gotten. That's cute. Anyway, I see a whole lot of blood smeared up on the huge hole in the wall. Oh no. Well, it was brown, so I guess it's pretty old. I'm not sure what you mean. Tetrarch is bronze blood. So either Damek or is Lucis, and it's recent. Wait. So you've been saying things about blood color a lot, and I've been assuming it was metaphorical. Are you saying members of your species literally have different colors of blood? Yeah, I'm a rust blood. Bronze, rust, so it's a metals thing? No, it's by color. I'm actually a burgundy blood, but maybe this isn't the best time to talk about all of this. Yeah, I'll be glad to tell you all about blood on our planet when I'm not leaking so much of it on the ground. Wow, I really thought I'd be dead by now. Don't worry, I'm coming as soon as I figure out a way past this wild beast. Maybe I can give him a treat. I do have some pet treats. What's a pet? I think it would be a little weird to describe if I described it given to sounds much like you're raised by one. Let's move on. Maybe I can sneak past him. Pretty unlikely. Wait, are you the kind of alien that's invisible and silent? No. Yeah, no chance then. Maybe I can outrun him. I'm surprised he's been chasing you. It's not really like him. Well, now that you mention it, he didn't exactly chase me. I think this might all be a misunderstanding. He's probably upset with Demic missing and everything that's been happening before you got here. I mean, they can be kind of frustrating. Lucises, I mean. They mean well, and they try to take care of you, but they don't always know exactly what they're doing. It's not always easy to understand them, you know? Yeah, I have something like that. I have someone like that. Oh? Yeah, it's my babysitter. You'd love her. Her name has an X in it. Well, if we have an upset beast on our hands, that's really only one thing to do. Yeah? Joey Clare, amateur veterinarian, is going pro. BRB. It's just a ludicrous pile of guns. Now you can get down to the bedroom. Neat. Oh, I can equip a gun. No. Oh. Use. You open the door, but now you can proceed. Yeah. The ramping to your cat outside is still pretty furious. You've got to find a way to distract him so you can approach him from the other side. Look. Alright, well, in best case scenario, this grotesque sack of goo is some sort of alien bathtub that someone forgot to drain. Worst case scenario, it's an extremely poisonous toilet. Typical air vent, previously reversed as a human vent, but mostly just vents that air. Looks like Demic is pretty into guns. You resolve to be a little more cautious when solving his goofy paranoia puzzles. Also, if you ever, meet him in person. Exit. Alright. Look. Oh, that's the fridge. Okay. I don't want to tangle with that terrifying cat while he's so terrifying. Maybe if you could calm down somehow. At the very least, distracted. Empty. Kind of running theme today, also, for most of your life. Wait. There's a bowl in the back. A clean bowl. Maybe Demic missed it too. That would explain why it's actually clean. Those teeth remind you not to have any birthdays here. You take some Lucis Mint. Maybe this will calm the beast. Figuring this out. Yeah. Okay. Got the Lucis milk. What is that? Ah, it's the vet kit. Okay. We'll use the vet kit. You'd feel better about treating the deer cat if you knew a little bit more about than nothing. Fortunately, you have been stacking some reading material on. All you have to do is consult it. So you hope to never encounter that one. You flip through the pages. Let's see. Oh, its scientific name is apparently cuspidated Gremlican. The cuspidated Gremlican is a chimerical union of predator and prey, with the strengths of both long retractable claws and razor-sharp teeth, alongside a defensive crown of stabbing horns, and the speed of lightning-quick dashes and the endurance to run the entire night without tiring. Proud and resplendent, cuspidated Gremlikins prefer to bond with the bronze-blooded Wrigglers, whom they sense a strong natural aptitude for leadership. Such aspirations and low bloods are grounds for culling, of course, and the primary cause of death for cuspidated Gremlikin is to be in the defense of their treasonous wards. And anecdotal accounts suggest that those of the cuspidated Gremlikin who manage to survive the death of their wards will typically seek out a similarly orphaned troll and attempt to bond with them, although the selection process is naturally rather mysterious due to their staggering illegality. Several anatomical dialogues are included. From these, you think they'll be able to treat the deer cat, from which you're going to continue calling for now. Crumb-stated Gremlikin is a bit of a mouthful. Alright. Gonna walk over here and do that. Yay! She helped the Lucis. Oh, what a cutie, but what's his name? You could ask Zephyros, you mean, but you feel like there's something between the two of you now. Something merits a new one. Corny Buster. Cat deer. Your cat seems to be doing better. And so are you. You helped out an alien animal. This is a pretty big win for you. So you're riding high, despite the bizarre and frightening circumstances. Speaking of riding, ride. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm suddenly pretty nervous about what I'm gonna do when I get over there. Keep seeing shadows of hulking things flying outside. Yeah, the thing won't be easy. Sorry. It's always hard to get across the street. No. I mean, not usually. Things got pretty... How do you mean? Somebody we were supposed to be meeting up with didn't show. Or maybe they did and it went bad. I really don't know. Demick didn't tell me what was happening. And I screwed everything up, I know it. You should stay there. I don't want you to risk getting hurt because of me. You're gonna risk it for me? Yeah, that's true, I guess. No guessing necessary. I didn't realize how brave you were being. Thank you. I mean, it means... It means a lot. But no buts. Except yours. Which I'm saving. You sure? Extremely. Oh. We'll be there in a flash. Excellent. Wait, we? Yeah, we're here. Oh, geez, that's you, Undergrubble. I mean, I assume it is, so. Not that I want you to be... I mean, I assume it is. I hope so? I hope it didn't happen enough that I take you for someone else being crushed for rubble. No, it's me. I was lucky. Lucky? Yeah, left for dead, covered up, but not hurt bad enough to actually die. The ones who got cold on sight were snatched up to be killed later, probably in some sick high blood spectacle. They weren't as lucky as me. Well, this is what you're rebelling against, these drones? No. I mean, not really. The heiress is in charge, and the drones obey her. It's her birthright. So why is she doing this? I have no idea. Lowbuds get cold for anything and everything, or no reason at all. She doesn't have to have one. Or maybe her sub-grub being on fire makes a really sick selfie background. Are you serious? She sounds terrible. Yeah, no kidding. It's like what Tetrarch says. The slow, the soft, the unlucky, the troublemakers. Anyone who doesn't jump when the heiress snaps her webby little fingers. They get rounded up and enslaved or slaughtered, especially rustbloods. Like me. Oh, this is terrible. Your neighborhood is on fire. You're buried in rubble. Like you said, this is why we're rebelling. This is so awful. Why hasn't someone already put a stop to this? My subgrub is full of low bloods. We don't matter. So nobody who does matter cares. All this is taking out the garbage. It's always been this way. Nobody does anything about it, especially not gutter bloods. Like me, we're mostly good at lying down to die. But you're rebelling, right? So you're doing something. Oh, that's not me. That's Tetrarch. Tetrarch Damak is different. He's amazing. I wish you could meet him. He always does things like he's in a movie where he's to star, you know? He put the whole thing together. The Rebel Network, the plan, all of it. But without him, we don't have a chance. He was the one everyone talked to, and now he's gone. And he's gone, and I'm alone. And I'm slow, and I'm soft, and stupid. And I'm just nothing but a little gutter blood. No. What? This damn it guy. He sounds like he stinks. What? I'm sorry, but you talk about him constantly, and not a single word you've said doesn't make him sound like he's an awful bully. No, it's not like that at all. He's just looking out for me. Ugh, open your eyes. Why do you think you're really saying these terrible things? It's not like I don't know where you're coming from, but something my paw makes me feel just rotten. But I think that I the reason he's never around? What's wrong with me that makes my own father not want to see me? That's a load of garbage. The only person responsible for the terrible things he does is him. You don't understand. Me and Tetrarch have been together since we were grubs. We were fated to be more, or else you wouldn't get it because you're an alien. I need him. No, you don't. You may not know anything about the social customs of this crazy planet, but I know that a real friend would never stand by and let you think and say those things about yourself. I don't think you're nothing. In fact, I know you're not nothing. You've got plenty of your own bravery. And just because fighting back it was his idea doesn't mean it didn't take courage to see it through. And you were going to risk everything to save me, an alien you'd never met. That's the bravest thing I've ever heard get tried. So, do you really think so? Yeah. I believe in you, Zephyros. Wow, you remembered my name this time. Yes. That's because you made such a big impression on me, and we're such good friends. I'd be really sad if you gave up and died under these rocks. Oh man, that actually means a lot to me. I never even dreamed of something like that could happen from someone like me. Zephyros, I'm going to do my absolute best to raise your standards of friendship to the point where having your name remembered is not the nicest thing anyone has ever done for you. I'm not alone after all. I've got Joey Alien here to save me and tell me what to do. No, well, we're in this together. Oh yeah, right. Thanks, Joey. Now let's get you out of there and figure out what's next. Are you sure you don't know anyone who can help us? I kind of don't even know what this kind of help we need, but it seems like we do. Well, I do know someone, but they don't exactly live nearby. It'll be a journey. Are you sure they'll help us? Oh yeah, she hates the heiress. She's our biggest fan. That's good enough for me. Now hold still, I'm gonna get you out of there. Hoverboard. Aww. Save Zephyros. Well, this is a really cool cutscene. Oh. Homestuck shivers. Homestuck shivers. Sell you later. Act 1 Sissy Shuffle. Did I just beat the game? Did I just beat Act 1? I just beat this game! What? I thought it would be longer! Come on! Well... they did have to switch which engine they used twice to get it to this point, and they're releasing it in acts instead of... so it makes some sense, but oh... that was good. That was super enjoyable. I really dug it. Blah. Hearts and spades. Hey, Toby Fox. James Roach. Yeah. Time for all the Kickstarter backers. All them Kickstarter backers. Well. That was kind of adorable and wonderful. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I might play a different game on the stream for a little bit. Thank you. Have fun. Enjoy.